It's a story about the time I almost died.
Did you know that MrBeast almost died in a car accident because the driver's heart stopped and he passed out? Welcome to What's the Topic, and today we're going to be going over some things you might not have known about Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast. So a few years back, MrBeast was on the highway in the passenger seat of his friend's car when his friend said, "Hey, can we pull over to a gas station? I don't feel too good." Luckily, MrBeast was paying attention to the road and looked over and just saw his friend passed out. So he grabbed the wheel and started steering, and at this point, the car was going 80 miles per hour. He took his other hand and was tapping the brake to slow down the car, and when they had pulled over, his friend had woken up and slammed on the gas as a fight-or-flight response and made them crash right into a concrete wall. But don't worry, they didn't get injured. Something I bet you didn't know is the whole reason as to why MrBeast started making videos. Back when he was 11, he was playing an online video game called Battle Pirates, and a hacker destroyed his base. So out of anger, he posted a video talking crap about the hacker, and it got over 20,000 views. After he saw the views, he was instantly hooked. Next, we have something that MrBeast doesn't really mention because he doesn't want his fans to be worried, but he's suffering from a disease called Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is a chronic inflammatory bowel disease that affects the lining of the digestive tract. It can cause some life-threatening complications such as severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, weight loss, anemia, and fatigue. The medications used are usually steroids, but if not effective, then most likely would need surgery. And also, most patients may need regular screening for colorectal cancer due to increased risk. But don't be too worried, because there's also a good chance that MrBeast may be symptom-free for most of his life. This is why MrBeast is so respected, because he's making such dangerous videos like the 30 days without eating video while having a chronic disease. Now everyone knows who Chandler is, because he's been in so many of MrBeast's videos and is a fan favorite. But did you know he was originally hired as MrBeast's janitor? He used to clean up after MrBeast's videos and apparently was really shy. So shy to the point he could barely talk to MrBeast himself. Until one time he gained some confidence and had a little appearance in a video, and a lot of people thought he was funny. So he ended up appearing on more and more videos over time. What I bet you didn't know is that MrBeast has a girlfriend, and she was secretly featured in his 100 Boys vs 100 Girls for $500,000 video. She was only featured in the video because some of the women that were participating had tested positive for COVID. She had stated in an interview that when she was participating in the video, her and MrBeast were avoiding all possible interactions and eye contact. Apparently, some of the other contestants had caught on either way. Before MrBeast decided to pursue YouTube full-time, he was fully committed to playing baseball. He was on the varsity team for his high school, Greenville Christian Academy in North Carolina, and had amazing stats to say the least. He had a .424 batting average, which is just 36 below Pete Alonso, aka the home run champion's average for his high school career. Now that's super impressive. He also had an OBP of .511, drove in 65 runs, scored 61 himself, and converted 23 of 25 of his stolen base attempts, all in a career of 70 games. Holy cow! In his senior season, he had 20 RBIs in 22 games, and in his final game he went 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs. If it weren't for his diagnosis of Crohn's disease, he most definitely could have made it to the MLB, no doubt. Did you know that MrBeast has a total of 19 YouTube channels? Well, now you do. And with all those channels combined, he has over 265 million subscribers. His most subscribed channels being his main channel, his gaming channel, his reaction channel, and his MrBeast 2 channel. What you might not have known is that he has channels that are dubbed in different languages such as Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic, where he posts videos from his main channel on, but just in the designated language. His Spanish channel at the time of this recording is close to 30 million subscribers. This was a smart decision that he made, considering that less than 10% of the world's population speaks English. Because all of these subscribers and channels, MrBeast has 2 people waiting outside his office every day on a 12-hour shift to get him anything that he needs throughout the day. They follow him everywhere he goes, and he has them on standby like this because he doesn't want to worry about anything that he might need when they can get anything for him while he does other things. They also get him Uber Eats every day too. Now that's pretty convenient if you ask me. And apparently MrBeast is a thief according to his mother. He did a Q&A video with his mom years back, and she had said that he stole money from his 2nd grade teacher when her back was turned. MrBeast did confirm this, and the hilarious reasoning behind it is simply that he wanted to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
2nd grade. Jimmy stole the change off his teacher's desk so he could buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And last but not least, MrBeast had a spy sent to him. Some man from the Middle East hired a private investigator in North Carolina to look for him, and the private investigator actually called MrBeast and told him. According to MrBeast, he gets a lot of people hiring private investigators in North Carolina to look for him, so the agency has his personal phone number and lets him know every time someone's trying to find him. But this time it was someone from Dubai who didn't say who he was and why he wanted to find him, but that he was flying to North Carolina the following day. So the next day, MrBeast's security met up with the private investigator and the man from Dubai asking him why he was there to find Jimmy. And the man's explanation was simply that he wanted to give MrBeast video ideas. The security searched the whole room because they didn't believe him, but didn't find anything. I guess he really did all of that just to give MrBeast video ideas. For an honorable mention, we have that MrBeast is intensely afraid of flying. So much so that when the plane takes liftoff, he has to blast music in his ears and close his eyes. Certainly a terrible phobia to have, but anyways, thanks for watching the video, and let us know in the comments what person you'd like to know more about next.